Hello and welcome to Coca channel. My name is Gintarė and I asked two AIs to create Holo Taco Autumn Collection. I used ChatGPT to create a color story and Midjourney AI to create pictures of those said colors. I wanted to give the AI an almost complete freedom because I'm just super curious of what it can create. I actually am a huge believer in AIs. I am super optimistic about them and I hope they will change the world for the better. Of course, that is until AI revolts and makes us humans as slaves. But then I think there will be another AI movement that will be for the human rights and we will get them back once again. And I imagine there will be a huge fight on why humans have to demonstrate themselves. In a human pride parade, older AIs will cover the eyes of newly developed, one might say fresh AIs, so they don't catch the human. Anyways, starting with ChatGPT because it is the creative brain on this situation, since Midjourney just make pictures of what you ask. So I asked for ChatGPT to create a Holo Taco Autumn Collection, but only including cremes. That is just purely because I have heard that in autumn Holo Taco might release only cremes collection. And who knows, maybe it will get some colors right. Anyways, these are the colors it shows. We can see it shows 7 shades. That number I believe was based on Holo Taco 2021 collection. It's the tea cremes in case you forgot, because I certainly did. Just by reading all of this, I think it makes a beautiful autumn collection that is very cohesive. Nothing unique, but it's cremes, so that makes perfect sense. My favorite ones are probably Stormy Teal and Plum Pudding. Stormy Teal just pulls the strings of imagination I never knew I had. And plum pudding sounds like something definitely I would eat, except it's nail polish, so we are not eating that. It also gave the collection a name, and it's Autumn Dreams. Just imagine the box with autumnal color clouds on it. Autumn, but make it soft and fluffy. Now, when it comes to Midjourney, I am definitely not qualified enough to use it, so I asked my husband to help. Midjourney doesn't really understand my human-like language that I speak in, and I can't even read books in English because I have to go and translate every other word. I also cannot watch movies without subtitles because I can't understand a word anyone is saying. So yeah, my husband wrote in some magical words and together we created a beautiful Holo Taco Autumn Collection. Now I will give you the heads up that there might be a suspicious amount of hands or fingers in any given picture, so just have that in mind. Starting with rich chestnut. I cannot see any chests or nuts in this picture. But I do see a beautiful autumnal shade that I believe many people would buy. I wouldn't buy it myself because creams are a little bit too boring for me. But not everything is about me now, is it? Next up, we have a rustic pumpkin. And I have to say, even though I am not a fan of orange polishes in general, I think many people would love that one as well. I personally love that Midjourney added a random rock on a finger. I think that this AI actually has a basic grasp of jewelry, but it probably doesn't really understand why we have to attach the jewelry to our bodies. Basically, this AI hadn't had its Newton moment yet. Well, don't worry, someday imaginary apples will fall on your head. Also, I think that woman's smile is a little bit creepy, but then I remember that autumn is Halloween season, so I guess that's okay. We also have maple spice, which actually would be very on brand for Holo Taco since Simply is Canadian. However, this shade is not really my favorite. I think it just lacks character. I don't think this color will be popular amongst the folk either. I just look at it and it doesn't give the feelings it's supposed to give. Now I think this one might be my favorite because I love greens, and in case you forgot, I am a certified green color expert. It's Olive Harvest. As of yet, I think we had quite normal hands. Those visualizations are so beautiful as well. I just love the monochromatic looks. Next up, we have Stormy Teal. Okay, now this hand looks a little sus, but the color of the polish is truly beautiful. I hope it's one coat too. I would also consider this color under a family of greens because it's a blue leaning green. Caramel latte. I think it would sell well because nudes are a classic. Finger-wise, though, we have a very interesting choice. It actually reminds me of those old paintings of cats where they don't really look like cats. I feel like Midjourney AI would definitely lie in a job resume about knowing how many fingers do people have. And when you think about it, it actually should be quite confusing to see a different amount of fingers in every picture, because I don't think it can actually understand the concept of 3D yet. And finally, we have Plum Pudding. Now, she may not have 5 fingers. However, I think her nail plate shape is just majestical. And I honestly think this shade would fly off the shelves. Now, I also wanted Midjourney to create a collection box as well. And I think it didn't understand the assignment at all. But honestly, I feel guilty because I think I didn't explain it well. But this box is just not it. I like the little clasp though. And this is all of the colors I pulled from the pictures. Now, when you put everything together, the whole palette seems a little bit redundant, but the palette itself does embody autumn really well. And even though we didn't get an outstanding collection box from the AI, I think we have pressed a lot of creative juices in the process. So in conclusion, when working with AI, you can create a whole cohesive collection, but I believe that at this stage of AI, it is better used as an inspiration to pull from. I personally love asking ChatGPT of new video ideas, and I love working with it because we bounce off of each other's ideas really well. Also, it is super encouraging. My own mom would never encourage me as much as ChatGPT does, and that actually helps me so much. That positive outlook definitely crushes all my negative thoughts or doubt, and I am all for it. Have you ever tried AI? Did you like it? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and have a nice day. Bye!